Welcome, everybody, here to KayFabe Wrestling Talk. This is where you come to hear how wrestling should be talked about. Let's go! Yeah! We got a lot to talk about. We had a busy weekend. I posted already about night one. Well, this is about night two, WrestleMania 40, 2026. Big weekend of wrestling. We got the SmackDown, we got the WrestleMania, we got Monday Night Raw. So we got a lot to watch, but it's exciting. Yeah! Make sure you like and subscribe. Make a comment. Let me know what you think. My name's Handsome Nick Hanlon. Remember, if you think I'm wrong, you're probably wrong. Let's get into it. I made very little notes, so it's going to be a quick one. I'll just give some opinions on the matches and what I remember. I did have a couple little drinky poos during WrestleMania. I wonder if any of you had a couple drinky poos during WrestleMania. Cheers to WrestleMania. I thought both nights were good, but this night was definitely the better night, and that's how it should be. Sunday is the big night. It's WrestleMania 42 Sunday. That's the traditional day for WrestleMania. We've only done this two-night thing probably, I think, since maybe 38 they started it, or 39. I don't remember, but it's only been about 4 years. And hey, more wrestling means happy me. You know, the show starts out with, of course, John Cena being John Cena, but even more boring. I don't know why. He came out to announce that they've made history and it's the first time they're ever on ESPN for WrestleMania, even though the first night they were on ESPN. So it's pretty strange, but I think he was trying to push this whole Obafemi Brock Lesnar match. It's a very anticipated match, so I get pushing it. I just don't understand why it's like, hey, it's the first time we're on ESPN, even though it was yesterday. He kind of made it sound like it was just today is the first time he was on ESPN, so I don't really understand why he would say that it was the first time he was on ESPN since yesterday they were on ESPN. And it's not the first time WrestleMania has been on ESPN since they did it yesterday. That being said, we got Obafemi versus Brock Lesnar. Quick match, big man hitting each other. We all thought it was going to be a quick match. You know, Brock Lesnar got some suplex cities in there, and which I did not see coming. Didn't seem to affect Obi too much because he completely destroyed Brock Lesnar. Hitting him with that, I guess it's a last ride. He's using Undertaker's old move, and you know Obi gets the win. Huge, huge, huge pop for Obi. He is incredibly over. Now the story of this match is Brock Lesnar leaving his boots and his gloves in the middle of the ring, which usually signals retirement. Didn't see it coming. I heard he was going to be wrestling until at least SummerSlam. I'm hearing rumors Triple H didn't know this was coming, but it sounds like Brock wants to go out, you know, I guess putting somebody over, I guess we could say. I mean, he lost the match, but, you know, we got the new giant, and I think Brock Lesnar just wants to go watch his kids play hockey. It was a nice moment. You very rarely see emotion from Mr. Lesnar, and he was legit crying in there, hugging Heyman, waving to the crowd. You don't see that from Brock. So it makes me think that Brock Lesnar is probably retired. Thank you, Brock. Man, you put on some good stuff. You've hit some shocking, you know, beating Brock or beating the Undertaker on that streak is obviously the biggest moment of your career. But even in the beginning when you came out and you're this kid who just came out of college wrestling and just rose to the top as fast as you can rise to the top, kind of like Obi right now. I mean, he wasn't a wrestler. I don't think he's a shot putter or something. But that being said, the quickness that his rise is happening. Now he's a little older than Brock when he started, so it's probably good to ease him into it with the NXT stuff. You know, Brock was just a star immediately, and I think he had a little problems handling it. That's why they had some issues. But of course, Brock came back after a little hiatus and some legal action and yada yada. And really, really, that's when he made his name. He put his tattoo on wrestling that he is just an irresistible force. You just unbeatable. Just a monster. You know, very few people have clean wins over Brock Lesnar, Cody Rhodes being one of them. That being said, thanks, Brock. We had a good time watching you. Next match, Intercontinental Championship ladder match. Man, I wonder if I can remember who's in this match. It's you know, we got Penta, we got Rey Mysterio, we got Javon Evans, we got Rusev, we got JD McDonough. There's one more. Oh, there's one more. I can't believe I can't remember the six man ladder match WrestleMania 42. Let me see if I can find out who I'm missing here. Penta, Rey Mysterio, Dragon Lee, JD McDonough, Javon Evans, Rusev. I thought Rusev was going to win this. That was my call on my prediction show. I was incorrect, obviously. Penta regains the title. This match was chaos in a good way. Penta doing that Mexican destroyer on the ladder at one point, one of the craziest things I've ever seen. Rey Mysterio, West Coast Pop, Rusev through a ladder. The guy is 52 years old, for crying out loud. Javon Evans hitting that Spanish fly off the middle of the ladder. When Javon Evans hitting that OG cutter to Rusev while Rusev's at the top of the ladder. This was a spot fest, but in a good way. You got to have some spot fest. It can't be the entire show, but when you have a spot fest here and there, hey, it's a fun match. It was an incredibly fun match. Great to watch. A lot of fun. I had no idea who was going to win this because there was just so many different components to what was happening in this match. Great match. And Penta really solidifying himself as a player in WWE, maybe bringing him to that next level soon, because this match, if this doesn't continue his trajectory of popularity and pops and moving on to WWE championship matches, I don't know what will. Incredible match. Probably match of the night, I'd say. Well, maybe. I don't know. We got Sami Zayn versus Trick Williams. Lemon Pepper Steppers wins Intercontinental Championship over sanctimonious Sami Zayn. Thank God. And Little Yachty, he was good. He was healthy enough. I thought he was going to be injured from getting hit by that haluva kick by, again, sanctimonious Sami Zayn. Luckily, he came out. He was able to introduce his buddy Tricky. He might have got involved in the match a little bit. That doesn't really matter. Trick Williams comes out. Huge WrestleMania moment. Huge moment for this man's career. This is for sure his biggest match of his career. Biggest win of his career. Highest profile. Highest stakes. We're going to see him skyrocket, and now we're going to have to listen to Sami Zayn complain about this for the next few weeks. Not psyched. And somebody's at my door. All right. Next we got Sami Zayn. I'm not Sami Zayn, sorry. We got Dominic Mysterio versus Finn Balor. Well, that's what Dominic signed on for. But who comes down as the Demon? He didn't sign on for the Demon. He also didn't sign on for a street fight. All that stuff got changed by Adam Pearce last minute because it's a conspiracy against Dominic Mysterio. Anyway, Dominic Mysterio loses. Holy cow, these dogs. Dominic Mysterio loses to the Demon, which shouldn't count against his record because that's not who he signed on to wrestle. So, anyway, great match. Demon had a great entrance. Dominic Mysterio's entrance was incredible coming out on that throne. Goddamn dogs. Women's Championship match. Jade versus Rhea Ripley, and Rhea Ripley destroyed Jade. This is Jade's best match. Actual 20-minute match, back and forth. I kind of thought Jade was going to take this, but Rhea Ripley hits probably one of the best reversals I ever seen to a Riptide, to get a Riptide, getting out of Jade's finisher move. I forget what it's called, the lowdown or some weird name. Unbelievable. And Rhea Ripley's looking slim. She made like a post about some sort of eating disorder, so I hope she's doing okay, but she's looking great, muscular. She's slimmed right down. She's agile. She's fast. She's Rhea Ripley. She's the greatest women's champion next to Becky Lynch in the history of wrestling. I love you, Rhea. Great job. In the final match, we got CM Punk versus Roman Reigns in the World Championship match. CM Punk unfortunately falls to Roman. We got the OTC as the champion again. This was like a 45-minute match. These guys in their 40s putting each other through tables. There was one odd thing where Roman Reigns hit CM Punk with a set of stairs. And I thought there was rules in this match. He did it right in front of the ref. No disqualification. If it's a street fight, it's a street fight. Cool. But for some reason they didn't point any of that stuff out. Apparently Roman can do stuff, but Punk can't. I don't know if he paid somebody off. Roman won the belt. I that's a protest win right there. I don't think he should have won just because he should have been disqualified several times. I mean, he hit him with the stairs in front of the ref. Anyway, Roman, he gets a spear, he gets the Superman punch. We get an incredible match between these two, which I am going to be watching again. A very long match, very competitive match. I cannot wait to see these two fight again. I don't know if CM Punk's going to take a month or two off or what's going on. I guess we'll find out on Raw, which is tonight for me. So make sure you like and subscribe. KayFabe Wrestling Talk. This is where you come to hear what wrestling should be talked about. And just remember, if you think I'm wrong, you're wrong.